What if I told you that $600 and 5% monthly growth can make you a millionaire? I know it sounds like a scam, but here's the math. 10 years, that's all it takes. And today, on my 35th birthday, I'm starting this journey publicly. My name is Max Lisa. I'm from Ukraine, and I've known about compound interest for almost 20 years. But knowing and doing, that's two completely different things. This channel is my accountability system to finally turn knowledge into action. Let me be honest with you. Back in 2008, I was involved in one of those MLM projects. You know, the pyramid type. Obviously, it turned out to be scam, but, and this is important, it introduced me to financial literacy. I read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Then, in 2017, Atomic Habits by James Clear completely changed my approach to consistency. I even built this one habit, listening to English podcasts every morning. Still doing today. In 2016, I discovered cryptocurrency. Tried trading, scalping, even derivatives, had wins, had losses, ups and downs. Spent years learning technical analysis, took courses, experimented with Forex back in 2012. But here's the thing. I always lacked one crucial element: discipline and consistency. Small actions done consistently create massive results. I knew this, I just never did it systematically. Let me build this calculator right in front of you. No tricks, pure math. Our starting point. Initial deposit, $600. Monthly addition, $200. Monthly growth, 5%. Time, 120 months. The compound interest formula equals B2 times F1 monthly growth plus B2 previous period plus F2 monthly addition. Now watch what happens. Month 12, $3,800. Month 24, $10,000. Month 60, $77,000. This is where it gets crazy. Month 120, $1.5 million. But the real magic? Look at this curve. See, first 5 years slow growth. Years 5-8, acceleration begins. Years 8-10, exponential explosion. That's compound interest. Alright, now let's test different scenarios. Conservative, 2% monthly. Result, $100,000, still 166 times growth. Aggressive, 7%, result, 10 millions. Okay, what if I add $400 monthly at 5%? Result, 2.8 million. The point? Even at conservative 2-3%, this principle works. And yes, I'm sharing this calculator, just free, link in the description. Here's what I'm doing differently this time. First, algorithmic trading. It removes emotions from the equation. The system trades according to rules, not feelings. I'm not sitting at charts all day. I use specific bots that trades 24/7. Which ones exactly? I'll show you everything. The platform set with live results next Thursday. Second, risk management. Never more than 2% risk per position. Multiple strategies. Multiple assets. Proper diversification. I'm running 70 bots across 100 plus crypto pairs right now as we speak. Want to see them working live? That's next week's video. Third, weekly reinvestment. Every single week, profits go back into the system. That's how compound interest works. Fourth, public accountability. That's why you're watching this. Every week, I'll share my real results, the wins and the losses. Complete transparency. Guys, crypto is just the tool. The principle works with any investments, stocks, real estate, businesses, but crypto allows you to start with just $100 and trade 24 hours 7 days per week. Okay, on this channel you'll see monthly result reports with real numbers, strategy breakdowns, what works, what doesn't, my experiments and adjustments, market analysis and thoughts on events, the actual settings I use for my trading bots. Guys, I'm not selling anything. I'm not a guru. I'm just 35-year-old guy from Ukraine who's tired of knowing what to do but not doing it. What is my goal? By my 45th birthday, I want $1 million portfolio. 10 years starting today. If you want to watch this journey, the real journey, not some fake success story, hit subscribe. Every Thursday, new video. Next week I'll show you my October results, including how my system handled that market crash in October. Spoiler, it was my most profitable day. I'll show you the exact trades, the platform interface, and why the bots actually made money during the crash. Let's see if compound interest really works. I'm betting 10 years of my life that it does. Alright, see you next week. Oh, and if you're thinking this is too good to be true or what the catch? Good, stay skeptical. Next week I'll show you every fee, every risk, every failure I've had. The full truth.